Hello!
Hey.
Welcome to the stream. Elden Ring Part 4 million.
First, we should welcome them to the VOD.
Yeah.
Because no one's in the stream.
No one's in the stream.
Yeah.
It once was a stream.
But since you're watching the VOD and I haven't got the stream up yet, it's almost like you're in the stream. Because if you were... Because you could be typing comments right now in the VOD and I wouldn't respond. I would respond to them about as quickly as, the chat, because I don't have it open. So, you can be neglected equally to the stream.
You heard it here first. Adam will neglect you.
Well...
Anyway, we're doing more Elden Ring co-op. I guess working towards beating the game at this point.
Yeah, the final boss should just be the next thing, right?
Well, there's one more after, right? The Elden Beast?
It's the same, like if you die against the Elden Beast, you have to redo the other boss.
Oh, really? I thought they were two separate bosses. Damn.
Maybe they should be, but... Honestly, it's kind of easy at the end. I think... Well, maybe I just don't know. Like... I guess I would just say the, kind of the last two, or I don't know, the difficulty for the Elden Beast I didn't really get too much. I mean, I guess the fights at the end are sort of...
Well, you played with your mage, right? So...
Neglected VOD gang is a time traveler.
They knew. Somehow, they knew. I guess it's possible they also have just notifications on. Because they really like these streams. That would never happen. Anyway. I've potted. If you would like to join my world, darling.
Yes. What is it? 77, 81, 79, 75?
Oh, you're setting up the shield.
Yeah. Can't have passed me now. I can't even remember how I did the script, and I haven't spent the time to go figure it out. So just in case something bad happens, I backed up my save.
Oh, should I do that?
I would always suggest you back up your save before any session, but that's just because I played Oblivion on an Xbox.
I see.
And the disc was scratched, and any time a Dremora would play a certain voice line...
What?
The game would crash. It would freeze. And so I never beat the game. I never closed the Oblivion gates because, I burned through a bunch of discs. I had like 3 discs for Oblivion because I played it so much. I had like thousands of hours in that thing. I never beat the Mages Guild quest line. No, the Thieves Guild quest line because the Dremora Lord comes up and it freezes the game. I was so scared of Dremora Lords because they would freeze the game if they started talking.
They're just so powerful. They freeze the game.
So... Okay, so I'm gonna go try Dragon Temple. There's a place you have to stab yourself with a needle.
Oh, right. You gotta undo your frenzied flame.
This... Where do I go? It's not the Dragon Temple altar? Let's try that.
Well, I guess I could try it first on my own.
Hey, Red Wolf. Hey, Matterhorn. Wait a second. So do I just, take out the needle? It's a key item, I assume. Oh, I have a... Oh, am I supposed to do some big, long, fucking cancer quest line to get this? I don't just have to kill Melania. I have to go, give someone a fucking needle and some shit.
Well, it won't finish your game when you play in mine, right? Or
Well,
it counts for both?
You'd think that, but look at the round table. It's all on fire, so... It did progress, the quest lines,
Okay.
when I played in yours, so. You know.
Alright.
So I backed up my save, it's whatever. Elden Throne? Is that what we're meeting?
Yeah. You can just join my game whenever you are ready. I'm a bit tired, but hopefully that will not affect my ass whooping.
I'm a bit tired too.
Hey, tired again. What?
Oh, to cancel out all of the bummer stories about my school, I have a happy story.
Really? What's your happy story?
It's a straw story.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Okay.
my school had cafeteria. There was like 2 cafeterias. One of them you buy the food, and the other one's like buffet. So the buy food cafeteria, they try to charge people for cups, and the lady was like, "Oh, the cup is like this or whatever, like whatever much," and I was like, "No,
No, it's not.
it's not. Yeah, because it's illegal in New Jersey to charge people for cups of water." And I told them that, and they were like, "Oh, okay." And then another person, someone I was eating with got charged for their straw. So I went up and got a cup of water with a straw, and then they had to charge him like 5 cents or something stupid. And they were like, "Oh, I just paid with the points for the card," and I was like, "This cannot stand." So I went up to pay for. I went up to get a cup of water with a straw and see if they would challenge me, and they did. And then I was like, "Okay, sure." And I pulled out my credit card, knowing that their credit card processor charges 25 cents plus a percentage of the transaction, so it's like 26 cents to charge me for 5 cents, so they lose 21 cents on the transaction.
Got him.
It was worth spending 5 cents to make them, and then to make them lose 21 cents. So I did that. I did that twice. The second time the manager was over there, and he was like, "No." He was like, "No, it's free. It's fine." And then he told them to stop charging for straws after that.
As they should have.
And I am the
Stop
hero.
charging for straws. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
5 cents. Psh. Anyway, ready to touch the golden light?
Yeah, sure. I guess I should have.
Ah! My eyes! It burns!
So, apparently, a theory I heard that is pretty interesting, which is probably correct, is that America is trying to undermine the eldritch being that is like giving, like controlling the tree or giving power or whatever to her, and then they sent another like entity or. They might have just sent an actual person that was named Radagon to possess her and like merge with her to control her.
Right.
Or they created another personality in her, going with like the madness theme of.
It's kind of weird though, because Radagon also has children with like women.
Yeah, so he was
you
probably.
would have to like transform the body completely.
It was probably a separate person that then merged with her.
Right.
Because one of the lines that Melina says is. Like he talks, she's talking to him, and saying, "You are not yet you have not yet become me."
Yes.
And yeah, of course, there's people like skewing it, being like, "Aha, a victory! It's a trans character, and it's type A, type B."
I mean, it is very possible that Miyazaki just likes traps. Think about Gwen.
Oh, no, it's not. It's Gwendolyn.
Oh yeah, Gwen.
Oh shit, that's not Shield. Yes, swings. Swing for Jesus. Fucking penetrate. dish out.
We are doing quite good.
Yeah, go ahead. Do it. Let's see.
Ah, man.
How did you even...
I don't know. He was
What?
aiming at you.
What creative... It's just like... From my perspective, it looks super funny. It was just like, swings through, then gently touches you with it, and it's 1,200 damage.
I
just
did
again.
my whole health bar. I was full.
Yeah, what's your health? Was that just a one shot? Like check your health and your stats to see if it's.
Well, right now I might have. Well, I guess it's.
Well, crack a ruin, I guess, if you want to test that.
Well, I'm just saying, vigor 35.
Yeah, so I think it was just a one shot because it did is like just your entire health bar. None of his attacks are that strong, I don't think.
No. But then again, I always hide behind a shield, so. Maybe they were this whole time and I just didn't realize it.
I mean, I got hit right in the beginning when I was just waving my talisman in his face.
Oh, I should have missed.
Yeah.
It's always such a pain because once you use something, it just closes the menu, so.
Yeah, in conclusion, I saved the day. I saved a bunch of liberal arts students from having to pay for straws.
Yep. And that's the important thing.
Wait, I might be the bad guy. Yeah, everyone there was so unhealthy. Like,
I bet. Yeah.
oh gosh,
Just stress eating all the time.
dude, I always find it really fun. There was this guy who was fat, and he was having.
Well, you went into the wrong boss, huh?
Where am I? Trisha's not
You
in
guys, you can't see Adam's screen right now, but it just started loading Godfrey's second phase on his screen.
You turn around. Look what's going on behind you. Is the boss fight going on back there?
I don't. Yeah, you're not successfully connected with me.
Well, how do you know I'm not just watching a cutscene? Like, once the cutscene's over, maybe I
Well,
can just
hit
watch.
skip then.
Well, I couldn't skip your cutscenes. You would have to skip it, right?
That's not.
So I think I have to watch the whole cutscene all the way through because you can't skip it.
Yeah, you
And then
disconnected.
Oh, okay.
See?
Okay, now I can skip
See?
it. For a Lu Warrior, is there actually? Nice. I
And
beat
you
him.
got him. Of
Twice.
course.
I beat him twice. Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
That glitch. That glitch.
It's a good, you know, a glitch that gives you 300,000 runes is
It's
not a bad glitch.
Alright,
Oh,
I'm gonna
shit,
mist
live chat.
and
I bet everyone's talking about Man Bear Pig and it's not even showing up.
Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna go potting again.
Okay, yeah, no, I didn't miss anything. Don't worry, guys. Man, I remember, so this guy who was like super fat, right? Not like super fat, but you know, fat. He was.
Alright. Oh no. I saw
Can
you
you-
come up next to me and I thought, oh, it worked. And then that happened.
Can you DC me?
Maybe I should go to another
Yeah, can we
area
go?
and we should just walk.
Yeah. Why
Like
don't we
go to the
the-
queen's bedchambers or something. It worked the first time though. I don't know why it's doing this
Nice.
now.
Beat him again. Twice. 2 more times. Nice. Pretty good at this game, huh?
Yeah, you're the best.
So anyway, he was just like, I don't know. I remember I was really trying hard to lose weight like freshman year, and I did a good job. I lost like the summer before plus freshman year, I lost like 50 pounds in total. I went from like 230 to 180, around there. And I think that was like my lightest. I was quite happy, and I was like feeling good, you know. Like when you lose, oh man, walking. When you lose weight, like the amount of wind you feel in your face when you just get a little bit lighter, it just feels like you're moving at super speed. It's like crazy. Jumping downstairs, wild stuff. Doesn't feel like the earth is slapping the bottom of your feet.
That
Feels-
sounds nice. Yeah.
Feels great. But I remember, I don't know, he wanted to do something or whatever,
So far, so good.
and then I was like, yeah, sure, but when I get back, I gotta go to the gym. And then he was like, he called me an asshole, and I was like,
What?
why? It's like, I don't know.
How dare you work out?
And it was like, yeah, it was just like one of those things where it just, the truth just like escaped out of him, and he was just like, yeah, I don't know, you just are. I was like, okay.
Alright, buddy.
Alright.
Whatever you say.
He gave me shit for a bunch of stuff that was just like bullshit. I didn't like that guy for a bunch of reasons I'm not gonna get into, but he was having like he was crying and like having a breakdown right at midnight. Midnight is when everyone has their breakdowns.
Of course, naturally.
1 a.m. you're kind of the cool guys that stay up, and you're kind of like, no, I'm fine. My life is going okay. Or you're freaking out about an essay. But the mental breakdowns, everybody's like everyone who's weak enough to have a mental breakdown is gonna crack like at midnight. They're not carrying through to 2 a.m. to have their mental breakdown. No, they're all breaking at midnight. The stress of like going to sleep at 9 o'clock every night and then just breaking. So he was crying, and then like this girl. I always think it's funny when there's like it is true that men don't understand women, but women definitely fucking don't understand men. It is probably even more because I don't think men understand men. So like what chance do women have? Also, I don't think women understand women either. Actually.
Well. Oh, that's a grab.
Oh, he's like hitting you like an anvil.
I did not know that was a grab.
You let me attack him while he was still in the animation box.
That's weird. Yeah, usually grabs don't do that.
So I have to give up my 600,000 souls that I earned very fairly.
Oh yeah, you poor thing.
So anyway, he was having his like mental breakdown about like everything, including being fat. And then like this girl was comforting him, and she was like, incredible. She was like, "Have you tried going to the gym?" It's like, she's such a. And she was
innocent.
So innocent, yeah. But she meant it too. She was like she had no idea that was like the douchiest thing you could say.
Tried it.
But he didn't go to the gym, so
yeah. To
she's
be
right.
fair, yeah.
But like
Hit the nail on the head there.
It was also like I don't want to see. Don't literally. If you eat a pint of ice cream every night, and then correct me and say it's only a half pint, I don't want to fucking hear you cry about being fat. Like, genuinely, everybody would go to the C-store, the convenience store. It was like really close to our dorm, and everyone would go and they would get tubs of ice cream. Like, not everyone would get a tub of ice cream, but like a bunch of people did, and it's just like you don't work out at all. Like, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Like, where's it? It's just gonna go into your fat ass. Like,
Just children trying to learn to be adults and giving in to their indulgences.
Yeah,
Sweet things.
It's just like
Yummy.
they just give everybody like free, not like free money, but like they force you to get a meal plan because people are so stupid they'll starve to death. Like
Oh no.
Ketchup Guy definitely.
Ketchup Guy.
Remember?
That's right.
Remember him? He definitely like if he didn't have a meal plan, he like starved. He nearly starved on a meal plan.
Are you ready?
Well, I was gonna buff.
Yeah, do that. Well, my buffs are still on.
Yeah, that guy was like. Oh man. Yeah, that guy, like, he had zero ability to like care for himself. So when the meal hall was like closed, he was like, what do they expect us to do? And I was like, they expect you to have like some food, like one day a year, not like fed to you by someone. Like you should be able to not starve to death generally. Like you don't need to have like an entire like stockpile of like rations in your room, like some fucking Mormon. But like some food, any food, or be not picky enough that you can eat food that other people have. Like he had a phobia of chicken soup. It's like some people will fuck.
Ooh, I didn't know he was gonna do it again. And again.
Like, if you have a phobia of chicken soup and ketchup, maybe you weren't meant to
Live.
Yeah. Jesus. Rust for Jesus! Ah! Can I get some aggro?
Trying. He really likes you.
See straight through this guy's chest. You can see he has no soul.
Alright, I gotta heal.
He's gonna on you.
Well,
Whoop.
got him.
Punch one of these and one of these. Fuck. Have you tried going to the gym, fatty? I mean, yeah. So basically what? But it's like... Yeah. Oh, I don't remember this cutscene. Some Twilight Time music over here.
It's the elden ring.
See, how come all the cosmic things couldn't look like this? Why'd they go with bugs? Bugs are dumb.
I don't know, man.
Are we gonna get a
They
whole
were that
DLC
bad.
of more bug creatures? They're like, oh.
I prefer that to fingers.
I know, but it's like, I feel like, why don't we just have cool stuff instead of dumb stuff?
That's a fair point. Yeah, I never thought about it that way.
Couldn't we just have all cool stuff? Like, just varying degrees of different types of cool? Like, I didn't really like the Mirror Knight armor, but that was cool.
Yeah. I just like that they tried.
I'm gonna get that sword.
We are going to get it together, babe.
I'm gonna get it 2 size, too. Oh, this is breath cut? Okay, what? What's happening? Oh, okay.
He's down underwater.
Should I heal? I don't know. Ooh. Pretty.
Ooh, yeah. Very pretty. Yes.
Man, how can you be upset at this guy's attacks? They're so pretty.
Well, unfortunately, I'm a shield wielder. There's a lot of room to be upset.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh my god. Please drink.
Yeah. Well,
Drink twice. I don't know. I was thinking maybe trying to stagger him, but...
I don't know if he can be staggered.
How you doing on healing? I have 5.
I have 6.
Yeah, so we're both doing pretty bad. I think this guy is probably going to require some more. Oh, fuck. Okay, so you can block all of your sword. So that's something. I mean, you do a lot of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, just in case.
Oh, is this... Yeah, this is one of these, huh?
What's this? What's one of these?
I think this is Elden Stars, so...
What is it? What's
Or
he
is this
doing?
the rings? Is this the rings? No, this
He's
is...
doing the rings.
Oh, yeah, you can jump over him, but, you know.
Okay, thanks.
I mean, I think you can jump over him.
Alright.
Big explosion over there, but we're over here, so I don't know what that was. Oh, you gotta dodge like crazy. Wow, like none of them hit you.
Well.
Come on. There we go.
Oh god.
Yeah, that whole school is so out of shape that, like, every single bike, like, in the gym, like the cycling things, every single one was broken and no one noticed. Oh god, what the fuck?
Man. You know, I thought I could dodge through it. I can't.
Do you want me to die so that we can do it together?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll be a cool guy then. Whoa, my poise is incredible. Did you see that? I cool guide through most of Elden Ring.
Cool guide.
That's a, you know, that's pretty. I'd like to pat myself on the back. Say it was a pretty good suicide.
Sure.
10 out of 10.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom so I don't keep chat busy.
Yeah. But she's incredible. Everyone, like, the people that did go to the gym would work out on those bikes. Nobody noticed. They would do a treadmill with bikes. Nobody noticed that the bikes would work. Yeah, this boss reminds me of Lugia too. Hey Trent, what's going on? What platform did you buy Elden Ring on? Out of curiosity. I guess while just going to the bathroom, I'll mist and reconnect. Yeah, the health bar is still there though. Kind of feel like it's still there on my game too. On Earth. Let me sort this out before Trisha gets back. Okay. And then I just pot, and then I guess I'll quit. Well, I'll quit quitting my game too. Level 142. Interesting. Okay, and then hot. PS5. PS quads. I remember when it was. No, not quads. PS Pent. Man. Everyone said PS Triple as a joke, and then they skipped over PS Quads. Or maybe they didn't. Maybe I just don't know console people. You do not dodge through a sword slice. That would cut a sandworm in half. What's the guy from Dune's like? Not Doom, Dune. The big worm is like Yol Saba Nur. Is that what it was?
I guess I should also ask, there wasn't anything else I had to do for Randy's quest line, right? To get her ending?
Did you get the Finger Slayer blade? Go to her and then have her give you an upside down.
Upside down.
the statue thing, and then go to the tower and turn the tower upside down, then travel through the tower upside down to get a thing on the roof, and then go... Did you do any of this stuff?
I don't know, man. It was a while ago.
You definitely didn't. It's not on your map. You don't have the tower.
Alright.
See the tower that sticks out into the water?
This one?
No.
I can't see with you pointing from a million miles away, Adam. That's not how this
chat.
works.
You can't see because we don't have the camera on, but I was pointing very precisely,
Yeah,
super
sure.
accurately, and Trisha's
From across
just
the
said
room
dumb.
on this, like,
Yeah, you don't have it, so you couldn't have. So there's a big quest line to do. Do you know what part you're on? Oh, hey, look, you have the place.
Okay.
Oh, is this not? Can you get here somehow without doing it? Okay, well, let me see. What do we got? Key items. Do you have a finger slayer blade?
That would be key items?
Yeah, I don't know where though. You know. Okay, so you have the doll. Okay, the doll. You know what you should do?
What?
Just look it up. I'll look it up. Sahalud, is that right? That's the big one was something. Was it not El Sabanur? What's El Sabanur?
Oh.
Oh, that's just like En Sabanur is Apocalypse's name. I'm just like Marvel Apocalypse.
Well, you want to finish whatever random quest line with me?
Shoal something. Isn't there something like that? It was like a really big one. I was listening to Dune on audiobook at the same time I was like taking a Jewish history class. It was quite confusing.
Mm.
Shai Halud. I guess that was probably what you typed, just not with a dash. Okay, so Ronnie, quest line. Let's see. Yeah, where was my tab? Oh, there it is. Yeah, in 7 years. Yeah. Yeah, before he became. Okay. Yeah, I used to really like X-Men. I still, obviously I like the old X-Men stuff. It's one of those things where I don't want to tell anyone I like it in case they go like, oh my god, did you see, like, Quadragender Man defeat Sisicon? Last issue?
Oh, jeez.
Just like unpleasantness. Okay, so first meeting. Okay, alright. Nakaran, you got the doll. Okay, so
Yes, I did that whole part of the quest line and I got the sword.
did you talk to her? Did you talk to the doll?
Yeah, I did that whole part
Okay.
of the quest line to
And
the
you-
point where I got the sword.
Okay. Okay, and you beat Blade.
Am I supposed to kill Blade?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Siofra River. Go to the Siofra River. Well, I guess we both go there, huh? Siofra River. Siofra River. Oh, do you have Siofra River? Well, is that what it was? Okay. Siofra River Bank. Okay.
Well, that's...
Ah. Go east until you reach the area where a spirit spring can be found. Blade will be standing nearby. However, they got a dragon helper. However, lost my place. Who knows what happens? We'll go east.
Okay.
Oh, wait a second. I'm on horseback. And I'm poorly dressed for it. There we are.
When the wind has south blown.
Riding down the countryside. Or,
Mountainside.
Mountainside.
Shameful. Alright. So now we...
Travel east until you reach the area of the Spirit Spring. Okay, this is east. Oh, what's this? Oh, fuck. I watched Trisha play Dark Souls and all of a sudden I lost my senses.
Spirit Spring.
It's like those guys who get, like, pregnant when their, like, wives get pregnant. They just get fat and, like, have food cravings. Watch them play Dark Souls 2 and you're just like, oh, fuck. What the fuck did you just say to me? Huh?
Oh, this is Spirit Spring.
You filthy, horny,
Heh.
cum
Horny.
dumpster.
Okay. So I guess I go on the Spirit Spring, yes?
I don't know.
Well, what does it say?
Blade will be waiting in the Surfer River area. Map link. Travel eastern. Defeating enemies nearby as they can pursue you. Cause issues with speaking of Blade. He will reveal his suspect from Preceptor Syllabus. Let's. How to enter knockground. Unable to tolerate his pleasant demeanor and killed Preceptor Syllabus. Blade will be hostile and cause us to halt his license. Solution. Okay. Okay, so we go east, there's a Spirit Spring. I see Spirit. Oh, fuck. God damn it.
I'm sitting on top of the Spirit Spring. Yes.
It's very cool.
Okay.
Very responsive horse controls.
I'm
Good
sure.
game.
GG.
Resummon C by consuming a crimson flask. That's great. Okay. So did you find Blade?
I'm sitting on top of the Spirit Spring right now. I'm asking you if I'm supposed to go up on it.
I'll look at where he is on the map and compare it to where we are, I guess.
Because it said go towards the Spirit Spring, so I was like, okay.
It
I'm
says
on
he's
the Spirit
near
Spring.
it. So I'll look at the map.
Well, I certainly don't see him near it.
So he's supposed to be... supposed to be like up against this pillar, it looks like. He's not.
He's
Well,
not.
actually, let me see. No, yeah, he should be right where I'm standing, and he's not. Okay, so we're not at this phase then. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So, you talked to the doll?
Yes.
Okay, so we need to get...
Randy is resurrected.
Okay, so we need to get the Finger Slayer blade from somewhere in this fucking city thing. How do you get into the city? Is it here? Do we drop down over here? I literally have no idea, dude.
What city?
It's a
are
literal
you
fucking
referring to?
miracle that I completed this quest line.
Like, what do you
We have to go into the city. You know where
What's
Mimic...
the city? What's
The city of Siofra.
Oh, okay. I
With
was
the-
looking on my
So you
map.
know what- you know where
apparently
there's
it
the red
affects
wolf?
me too whenever you get hurt.
You know where there's the red wolf, and you have to light all the fires that are like blue, and then it summons the moose guy?
Right.
Yeah, you have to go there and then jump off the cliff. I don't know where that is, though. It's probably not accessible here.
Probably have to go somewhere else.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so it's here for Riverwell Depths. Is that a better spot? Let's go there. I don't know how do you have to
I can't.
you have to go to the just I don't know, kill yourself or something. It's when Radon dies and he shoots the meteor down, you can go into a different section of this area.
Yeah, with around that.
Oh, you have a bunch of ones. Okay, so maybe I should switch characters so you can. Let's see. If we find the moose, now this is the wrong
Are
place.
you,
Okay.
you're thinking Nukron?
Fucking, I don't know, dude. No, it's gotta be
You're thinking Nukron?
here,
Oh.
right?
Where's...
Because the comet drops here. Right? What's this? Starfall crater. We have to go here. Whatever underground here is. See the red thing? Yeah.
Are you sure it's not...
Go zoom in.
I see
Yeah,
the
that's it.
crater, but...
That's where we're supposed to go.
Because it's not supposed to be like 1 for 1.
So Fort Hate, I guess. I guess we both have to complete that area.
Fort Hate.
Well, technically we like hate. But never get used to seeing 2 torrents. You had a super uber team: Wolverine, Cable, and Bishop. I guess. We all hunt each other. Okay. God damn it. It's particle effect. It's driving me crazy. Alright, so this is the crater that you fall to your death 100 times before you figure out how you're supposed to get down. Let's start with 1. Get the thing down to 99. Let's see. Theoretically, Blade is supposed to like meet you here, or Blade, but I don't think I've ever found him. Man, I wish they didn't do this thing with burning the tree because it really makes me never want to beat the game again.
I guess they don't expect you to, you know,
See?
constantly have the particle effect on. They just expect you, as soon as you burn the tree, you go to beat the game.
I guess so. At least underground there would be a particle effect, I think. Alright, you won't have to get used to 2 torrents because my horse is disintegrated. Okay. Oh, you're hurt. Don't worry. I have a heal that only heals myself, never mind. I have this stuff. Here you go.
No, I'm fine.
It's not a heal, it's a buff. It'll make you stronger. Give the power of Jesus. Dude, I was so excited when I got Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on the Xbox Live Arcade. I was so pumped.
Those were the days, huh?
It was like, I was like, oh my god, it's the game from the arcade that was so fucking good.
It was Nukron.
Yeah, man, I don't know, dude.
Ah, Adam.
Listen, motherfucker, don't ask me questions.
Oh,
Or you'll
God.
get bad information. Just figure it out. I don't know.
It made me think I was missing something.
You are missing something. It's not on your map.
It is! Nocron the Eternal City is on my map!
Okay, well then just do the quest.
I did that part of the quest, though.
Okay, let me see your map.
I can't open it.
Okay, it doesn't matter. We'll just go get the Finger Slayer blade.
Okay.
Man, this is so much easier with melee than it is with magic. You just stab the fuck out of someone. What do you something besides the spear? What do I have? I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. No pokey pokes. Let's do something fun. Maybe I'll just oh, you know what? Drink sex. Yeah. Ooh, that's good.
Hell yeah. Nice job.
Stop the fuckers. Also, I could swear I just looked at your map and it didn't have Knockground on it.
Well, I hovered over it and you said no, it has to be right beneath the crater. And I said, well, the map isn't 1 for 1. And you said, no, it's not right.
I don't know, you're gonna have to show me. Yeah, let me see.
Not wrong. But, oh, somebody's shooting at you.
I don't know, I told you the area you needed. And you didn't know where it was.
You said the city, and I was like, what city? Not Crown? And you were like, I don't know.
Yeah, because I didn't know. I don't know, I'm telling you constantly I have no idea, and then you're like, how come you were wrong? You're just like asking me to figure it out.
Well, because you're blaming me.
Yeah. Stop being at fault. Fix all the problems. Okay, so was it Mimic Tier boss fight?
I did the Mimic Tier.
I think it's so tough. Are we all that strong? So.
These are the shield bros. They're the best.
Okay, and then there's Mimic something here. This armor is clipping. We cannot have that. Okay, this way, right? Excuse me. Stick America, yeah, then some Nox swordstresses. I gotta say, garden packs are so satisfying.
They are.
I want that in like every game with blocking. They should have done something like that in like Skyrim or Oblivion or whatever. Originally they were going to have a system where you'd shield bash if you held down block for too long, and then if you timed your block well, it would be like really effective and stuff. So I wonder which one they're going to copy, or is they going to copy both of us?
I already did that, boss.
Oh, okay.
I just said that.
And then there's a grace over here. Cool. Can we get on the horse? Yeah, we can get on the horse now. can see here from here. That right there. See that statue? That's where it is.
Okay. Alright.
So we just have to get there. If only we could jump from here. But alas, it's probably like some big pain in the ass trip.
Alright, so I see the statue. Do you just have to drop down to the bottom and enter from there? Or
I think you'll die, but yeah.
because there is a building you can jump on here, but
Yes, that's how you start. That's how you start into this section. Is you start here and then whatever. But you can't jump right down. You have to go all the way around, right? I think back that way is actually right down. I think maybe. No, I guess I don't know. There must be a path this way. Let's see. Oh, is it? Yeah. Okay. Here, and then I think you go around this way. Rejuvenating boluses. And there's like a bunch of mimics here, right? Where they transform into dudes with crossbows. I think that's this. Yeah, or chicks with crossbows.
Mhm.
So what's with the blue chip thing? Is that like a Star Trek thing where there was like sexy green girls or something?
I don't know, man.
I just remember hearing people remark like, "Oh, sexy blue aliens," and it's like, maybe you just want them to be like, you know, skin colored.
Maybe you just want them to look normal.
Yeah.
I guess it's like exotic. Ooh, different.
Yeah. Degeneracy. So I think like that's how you get in. That's like the item right there. But I think this goes to the mimic tier.
Oh, there's a teleportation thingy.
Teleportation?
Yeah, there's a little teleportation circle by the statue.
Oh, right, okay. So
I don't know what they're called. Portals, whatever.
You know, I remember you doing this section because you beat up the ball and I thought it was funny. That's where you get the black blood plate. What do you know? You can do blood loss now.
Yeah, I got that. I guess I just missed I missed that one particular item that I needed.
Oh, and this is the mimic tier, okay.
Yeah.
Smoking stone 3, that'll come in super handy. Okay, then we go down, fight ball, right? Is that what's happening?
You gonna do the cool thing and block the ball?
Oh, I never got a chance to block a ball.
You got cool shield now, right?
This stupid lady is causing me issues.
Yeah, you can block the ball, guys. Well, this ball anyway. I don't know about other balls.
Unless you kill it, I guess. Oh.
Ah! Well, I was just showing people on stream me blocking the ball. Because I thought it was funny and interesting.
It is, yeah. I was quite amused when you did it. Okay, so where do we go? Where's the statue? Is it to the right? Yeah, it's to the right. Okay. So I don't know if there's a grace here. I think there is.
That's a grace over here.
Okay. So apparently it's like more difficult to go through this area than I thought. Like it transforms into like actual things. But I just shot like a spell at each one of these guys because I only did this for my mage. Ronnie felt like a mage build kind of thing. I also don't know if any of these will. I mean, we can let them transform. You're not transforming anything. What about you? I don't know. Why am I hitting back and forth when I could just slam?
trying to do the cool guy execute?
I was, but that's okay.
I'm sorry. Forgive me.
All
Yeah,
right.
you see this? This
That's
is a
it.
little teleporty thing.
So this is what you need. You need the finger slayer blade from the chest.
It is very possible that wait a minute, I already got it though. It's not in there. Is it just because I'm connected to you or something? That the quest line isn't working?
I don't know. I'll quit. The part that locks you out is when you first talk to Ronnie in her tower. That's bugged because the shield never drops. It's bugged in like the original game too. Oh, Marvel vs. Capcom for the Dreamcast. That sounds fun. I remember like Jill was like my favorite, one of my favorites, and then they didn't put her into Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and I was like, what are you thinking? She's a member of STARS. Her moves are the best. She'd go like, whoa, and then a zombie would try to get her. It was great.
It's still not here.
And then she had that bird thing.
So, if I already gave someone the Finger Slayer blade, it wouldn't be in my key items and I'd have something else?
I suppose so. So like, but I don't know what the... I don't know, you...
Oh.
Oh my god.
How did you miss that?
Because I was looking... Because I asked you if you had that and you said no.
I don't know! I said I don't know. Oh, why do you assume I know
Alright.
this? Okay, what do I
Go
do
to
with
the fucking tower.
Which one?
The one that I pointed out before. It sticks out into the water. Okay, let's go to Gatetown Bridge, I guess.
Gatetown Bridge.
You know what? No, let's go to Eastern Leonia Lake Shore. No. Let's go to... I don't know. Whichever one you think is closer. Look at the map and take a guess at which one's the
Whatever.
entrance. Because there's a road going into the tower, but that doesn't mean anything. Think about Jarburg. So,
Jarbird.
which one are we going to?
I just went to this one.
Which one is it?
Highway North. I guess I'll pop.
Oh, Spider-Man was great. So was Venom was pretty fun too. I
You saw
love...
the Venom movie?
No, obviously not. Jesus Christ. It's like the new curse that like Marvel has put on their IPs. It's like you can't like enjoy any of the old stuff.
Can't
'cause-
mention a character without someone mentioning
Oh my
the
god.
movies.
It's like for my dad's like soap company, I had him make a fragrance that was lilac and gooseberries, which is from The Witcher, and I like fell in love with that as a book and then as a video game. But then they made that cancerous show, and then it's like now if I tell someone it's from The Witcher, they'll be like, "Oh my god, I love that show," and then they're gonna like look at me expectantly, waiting for me to talk about the show, and it's like, please stop. Please buy or leave me alone. It's like now I understand. I didn't get it when people hated the prequels. Like they hated the prequels so much, and I get it now because it overrides what you loved. Because it takes the place of it. People will try to talk to you about the prequels, or even worse, the Disney sequels. Wow, I've never been here.
Oh.
This is a wild situation, huh?
Are you going the right way?
Well, I don't know. I saw fighting and I assumed you were over here.
Look at your compass. See where I am. Alright, I see the tower. Oh, I never beat this mariner. The beast I quivers. Yeah.
And you'd think I Command the Neil would have more stagger potential.
Yeah, I mean, you are commanding them, you know.
Yeah, the road forks. Spider-Man in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was like super juicy, but then the Ultimate Edition, they just made it you could mash one button to do an infinite combo, and it's like, I don't know if this is like in the spirit of a fighting game. I get it in a way. It's like, fine, if that's how the professionals are playing, you want everyone to kind of balance, you don't want to balance Wolverine around that, you just add a button for infinite combo, but I don't know. But yeah, I really liked Drill Claw into like the flying kick.
Be aware, I did not kill that mariner.
I don't even know whatever you're talking about. Oh, hey, it's a mariner. He's so weak.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. So, where do I,
How do you get in the tower? I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah,
What's the guide say?
It just says go in. Oh, yeah, we should have gone the other route. We lost the coin flip. See how there's a road going in? We're supposed to go over here then. Yeah, Jill's like close quarters jabs and stuff. She was really, really decent. And then she had that grab where she like slices you. That was cool. Ultimate was fun too. It's like kind of mixed, my memories of the game, because I played with like a friend that had sort of an inferiority complex. So like, I would do something in a fighting game and I'd be like, "Whoa, did you see that?" And it would be like a cool move, and he'd get really angry at me.
Adam, look. You're a Minotaur now.
Yeah. Glorious. And on my screen, you are like the guys from Monty Python.
Yes.
Flip clop, flip clop. This is my X. Oh, you don't use these as wheel.
Ooh, you're going wheel, huh?
The two most recent games. What about there was one where they made everyone fucking hideous. Oh, this is the best horseback weapon I've ever fucking seen. Look at this shit.
It's pretty good. Monty Python horse. Using your wheel. Let's see. Well, I guess since you're in combat.
Oh, here it is.
Oh. Yay!
Okay. So you can explore this area normally, or you can just flip the tower right now. You can go through the tower like twice, once normal, once upside down.
Oh, interesting.
There's lots more fingers when you flip it upside down.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna pull out for this? The ball set. Yeah, they made. Let me disconnect. Yeah, they made. So it used to be 3 people, right? It was like you'd have a team of 3, and then they were like, you know what we should do? We should have teams of 2 instead, and make them all hideous, and cut out most of the characters from the game. And it's like, in a way, they're making each pair of characters its own unique character, which is cool and all, but they made everyone fucking hideous. And so, you know.
I've gone to pot. Hey, what's up, guy? Oh, Okay. She is quite obscure. I agree with this guy.
Alright.
Yes.
Time to shoot things. Oh, I need bolts. Bolts. I do not have many bolts. Let's see how this goes. So how do we get up here? This elevator doesn't seem to be
Yes.
there. But I
Well, you
guess-
can drop down, I think.
Yeah.
Yes. This'll probably help.
Disgusting. There's fingers up ahead. Fucking Miyazaki and his hand fetish. What bolts do I have?
Oh no. The bow.
That little bitch.
Ouch! He hit me.
Think you're bad, beauty?
Ah!
I'm giving you air support.
Oh, thank you.
From Jesus.
Oh.
Zeus stalks his prey! I don't know why my friend used to say that.
Ah! Where'd he go?
He
Oh.
teleported to somewhere else to be more cancer at another spot.
Let's see.
I guess he teleported lower down. Where is he? I can take my shots at him with my ballista.
Oop, he's shooting at me wherever he's at.
Hilariously, it's so much easier to shoot him with an actual ballista than my mage character with the same spells as that guy.
Yeah. Alright, so he is down below. Oh, he's coming up to me. He wants to be friends.
Where did you drop to? Oh, I see. Okay, I can walk around.
Ooh, item. That was good! You interrupted his Loretta bow shit.
Oh, we killed him so early.
That was good.
Thank you.
That was nice.
This is the most fun I've ever had with a ballista bow. This has been an excellent experience.
Yes. A glorious experience.
Hey, let's there we go.
Are you gonna cool guy? Oh.
Buy my ballista bow.
Praise him! Oh man, it's so slow.
You have my. Oh boy.
Oh. Sorry, I was stuck on a ledge for a very long time.
Oh, I have a great bow too. I could have used. Also, I had this pulley crossbow the whole time, but it's not big and cool. So, oh, these guys drop bolts. We're in business.
Ah yes, ghost bolts. The
Ah.
greatest of them all.
Yeah, they did regular bolts.
Yeah, I'm making a joke.
I wish there are ghost bolts though. You know.
There are?
Yeah, they do like magic damage or something.
Huh.
I have a ghost arrow, right? Spirit flame. Yeah, but they don't have those.
Lame.
Oh, can we drop down and live?
Yeah, I dropped down.
Just waiting for it to drop down, just die. Trisha's like, ha
Haha,
ha.
got ya.
There was a ladder.
That would be pretty funny. So I guess we gotta drop down on the rafters.
Fit a lance on my. Poke, poke, poke. What was the question?
I guess we drop down on the rafters.
I guess. It seems so far, though. Oh, there's a ladder over here.
Oh. So there is.
How do I get on the ladder?
I don't think that ladder's for us.
Alright, well, I'll test. Yep. We're good.
Alright. I'm so bad at landing precisely. Oof.
But you're good at landing.
Yeah, I do always land.
Not worth it.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
I didn't know you were behind me.
Yeah, if I had gone too fast, you would have died. I guess.
There's another item over there, and then there's a ladder, but yeah, we might as well just boink.
All right. Let's see where this goes. Trent says you can just cannonball to the bottom, and I think he's an expert because he just bought the game, so he probably bought the strategy guide with it. He would know the best strats.
Are you ready to route?
And now we have to fight.
Finger.
That would be cool. Wow, it looks so much cooler with you having the cape.
Hell yeah. Gotta go for the cape, man. Gotta go for the cape.
Oh, there's actually a fight here. I didn't realize. He's like already mad. I see him mauling over there.
Mad, bro. Ah, this guy. Hey, he's nothing.
Wow, he's got a health.
Alrighty then.
Good thing he doesn't have access to his own weapon art. I could stab through my shield.
Good thing he doesn't have wild swings, huh?
Oh, good. Now we can wear skin.
Yay!
That's what I always wanted.
I always wanted to wear a
Wait a
human
second.
face.
You call your horse here?
That is a little bit bizarre, isn't
Get ready to blast the motherfuckers. God, it looks so triumphant. I look like a vampire hunter over here.
it? Yeah, you do. We're so cool.
Come, Ichabod. We must slay.
Divine
Oh, look at you. You're so fancy with your light up like torch thing.
I like to see at night.
Can I go in before it's open?
You wish.
There we go.
No. Hey! Why'd you do that? Now you have to wait for it to come all the way back down.
Do I have spread out?
No one can even see you though. So it's all for nothing, those emotes. Man, it's a long elevator too.
Yes.
You shouldn't have done that.
Probably not. I thought you were gonna get on.
I almost got on until you pressed the button.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So how you guys doing, chat?
Yeah. You should feel bad.
Oh, it's fucking so hot in this room.
It is, isn't it?
I'm sweating like a whore in church.
That's a good visual.
It's like a Norm Macdonald joke.
Alright, are you ready? Oh, another grace. Touch. Oh, this is her body that she cast aside alone.
Literally fucking everybody that isn't the player is fucking huge in this game. Look how fucking massive she is. Like, if I do the same thing... She's a monster. Like, she's huge.
Yeah. She's quite huge.
It's just like... I don't even know. Like, they have certain... conventions that they just can't get away from. I understand they have to make people big so that if they're a boss, you can see them easy, but...
Well, like, I think it also plays to that feeling of, oh shit, how am I ever gonna beat this guy?
I guess.
He's so
but, like,
giant.
you're supposed to feel bad for her, but she's like a massive, bald monster.
Well, I mean, she's been rotting for a while.
Yeah.
It's not like she shaved her head to make a statement.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
She just killed herself to make a statement. It's different.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. But it's just like, why make her body so big? Like, I don't need to fight her as a boss. So
Well, isn't she like Rodigan and Renala's daughter or something?
Mm-hmm.
So they're both kind of big, I guess.
I suppose. Anyway.
Well, her new body is nice and petite, so there's that.
Yes, with extra arms.
Alright, so now what do we gotta do? Or was that the last part of the quest? Do I gotta go meet up with my waifu again?
You have to give her the blade. I can't remember how. Just talk to her at like the bonfire. See what she says. Like, see if you
Well,
can.
I thought I gave her the blade so she gave me back the hourglass thing, which I already had.
Now you have death.
Now I have the mark of death.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So now, yeah, you have to talk to her again, right? So like, go to this site of grace and see if you can talk to her.
Sure. I'll go rest.
Because you have the doll in your inventory, so she's
I do.
literally just like there. I don't have
She's
the option.
always with me. No, I don't have the option to talk to her.
Okay. I guess I'll look at the wiki.
Thank you.
Grumble, grumble. I hate these quests. They're so archaic.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair.
Let's just try... God, okay.
Just like after the tower, I guess. Get the mark of death. If there's Elden Ring nerds in chat, I'm sure they'll be yelling the answer as well.
Your player, Slade. Okay. let's go back to the boss in the school.
Okay. So, schoolhouse, classroom?
Wait, have I not fought Renal?
Over now?
I don't have the grace for her.
You want to disconnect and then just reconnect with me when I travel there?
Sure. Or I don't need to connect you at all for this, actually. There's just a chest in her room that you can now open.
Yeah, I already opened it. That was the sword. Right?
No.
Wasn't it the sword that she gives you as like a wedding present or something?
No. Do you have the Moonlight Greatsword in your inventory?
Yeah, right?
We'll go in your inventory.
Well, let me check this.
Let's turn around. The chest is behind you.
Pretty
Rotate,
sure
spin, 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 spin. It's like, I don't know. Over there, maybe?
See?
Okay.
How they did that.
It should have given you the ring in that chest. So check if you have the ring. Moonlight ring or something?
Moonlight.
Should be in key items.
Oh, okay. Key items.
I don't know how you did this so out of order.
I don't know, man. Don't ask me. I thought I was doing it in order.
I'm not like blaming you, I just have no idea how these stupid fucking quests work. Okay. Sorry, I'm just so hot I can't think.
Yeah, my computer's like a heater.
My computers usually act as an air conditioner because their circulation is so good. But Trisha's just like fucking turning this into a boiler room. I didn't even notice Greeky's like under my desk, just hanging out. Okay, have you fought Estelle?
Yeah. Well, I fought the first version. The version of Estelle from
Ugh.
Randy's quest line, not the Yellow Annex Tunnels ones.
Yeah, okay. Interact with the doll. Fuck. Okay. Can you go to the cathedral? Hit the back and down. Down, 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 down. In, zoom, 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 zoom.
This.
That one. Manicelas, go there. Okay. Go down. Underground. Behind you. To the right. Yeah, there's a hole. Yeah. Go straight. Nope. Left. Maybe you were right. Go back.
Oh, man.
Okay. Yeah, there.
That's where I thought it was.
Did you already do this?
Yeah. That's where I talked to her the first time, and then you go back, and then you get the sword.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. So.
I don't know if she's still here. I guess I could talk to her again.
Fucking Christ. So do you have the Moonlight Greatsword?
I said yeah.
So then that's the end of the quest.
Well, why did I have to do the tower then?
Because that's for Fia's quest.
Oh, okay. Well then, alrighty then.
Okay.
You said I had to do the tower. That's why I was confuzzled.
I'm not gonna.
Adam just had an aneurysm.
This entire time the whole quest was done. Why didn't you just say you had the Moonlit Greatsword from the beginning?
I said that I did the whole whatever part of Randy's quest to the point where she like gave me everything.
Fuck.
I was asking if there was anything else I had to do to Randy's quest. Like anything additionally.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna go in the bathroom.
I'm gonna sit here in silence and contemplate how much I hate games without quest logs.
Okay.
She said she had the sword when we had already gone through the whole fucking Nox Stella shit. We went all the way to get the Finger Slayer blade and she didn't remember doing it. Driving me crazy. Huh. All the scrolls are made out of, like, sycamore bark. I'll show you. Bark scrolls. Thanks for putting the water in the fridge, by the way. It's a good cure for being hot. It's just cold water.
Indeed. Alright.
It's one of our goals for our dream house is to have room in the refrigerator for cold water.
Yes.
We really set our sights high, as you can tell. I'm gonna text the hard drive guy tomorrow again.
He's just ignoring you now? It's not a good sign.
I don't know.
We're gonna have to show up at his house and beat his ass.
So, I think I'm kind of feeling wild swings for the Elden Beast.
Really?
You guys don't think I can rot him, do you?
I would doubt it. I don't know. What afflictions would the Elder Beast had? I would just like assume that it's immune to everything but physical.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm gonna look it up.
By all means, feel free.
Elden Beast. He's weak to physical damage, and that's it. Immune to poison, scarlet rot, hemorrhage, frostbite. Okay. Is it just bonking? Just physical damage, huh?
Yep, just bonking.
Do acts of Godric. I don't have.
Maybe I'll put on a pokey poke.
Godric grace. Maybe I would have to upgrade something else to do anything super fancy, but maybe I'll just see which has the most damage. I'll put the actual war in there. I suppose I could put wild swings on this, could I? No.
I mean, what I'm using, Great Stairs, is pretty good.
Oh, I guess it does heal you.
Yeah, and it does good damage. It scales with strength, which is like what I've been putting all my points into. It's pretty good.
This is like a difference of literally just like can't even tell.
Oh, did you want to go max it out?
Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll win no matter what.
That's true.
Okay, so this is alright, so let me put the lance on for Radagon and then this on. That's 588. Let me try the other one. I just can't tell which Ash of War is more standard or heavy. Just gonna check both. So I don't have to do math. I have 83. Okay, so heavy is better. Makes sense. I have more points in strength. Oh, have a good night, Trent. Water tastes terrible. I'll have an intravenous Coca-Cola. I met someone who believed she was allergic to water, or like couldn't drink water without getting sick, and she looked like someone who thought that. She only had Diet Coke, and she looked like she only had Diet Coke.
Yeah, it reminds me of those My Strange Addiction episodes. There's one girl who couldn't eat anything but French fries, and even the French fries, they like had to be perfect French fries, you know?
Yeah.
And they tried to feed her a carrot, and she like started crying, having to eat the carrot.
Yeah, that sounds like Ketchup Guy.
It's possibly Ketchup Guy's sister.
That's quite the saga, isn't it? I feel like, I should make a video about that. I should make any video. God damn.
Oh, by all means, yes.
I have like one video of like a story that was like, it's kind of funny, but I feel like I didn't do it that good, so I feel like I should like, I don't know.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Yes. I'll try and buff between Elden Ring and the guy with the
I know what you mean.
Mr. Dan. Or Gon. Mr. Gon.
Ooh,
Fancy.
that was a nice spin.
He was totally whiffed.
Ooh. Hey, nice.
Oh, what fuck up. Oh.
Oh man, that's yeah. Okay.
Oh, is that for you?
He is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Apparently I was too close. Too close to the rings.
You were grabbing it. You can hit him.
No, I tried hitting them. It didn't work.
Right at the end, you could hit him.
Come on.
Does it let me hit him?
I don't think I'm gonna make much progress in Elden Beast. Oh, okay. You came here to die with me.
Yes.
Nice.
You're not gonna suicide?
I'll suicide. Just wanted to get hit by something cool. Cause I'm a cool guy. You look like you're a million miles away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just thinking about that girl who only drank Diet Coke.
She was, I imagine, quite unhealthy.
I had a funny story about her, but it's not that funny anymore. It seems like super mundane now. Like, it was really funny at one time when I was telling it to, like, my friends, but now it's, like, not interesting. She was asking my opinion because I look like I like metal, right? And I do. So she's asking my opinion on Brutal Legend, and I was like, the game was okay. The demo was like better than the game, and also Jack Black is a fat cunt. And then and he like fucked up the whole game. And then she got like really mad, and then I was like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Like, didn't even understand. She's like, you used the C word, and I was like, the C word, cunt? I was like, what the fuck? And she's like, if you use the FA word, I wouldn't even be talking to you.
The FA word.
And I was like,
she has to specify.
I was like, lol, fag? I was like, dude, delete me. I don't give a shit. What the fuck are you talking about? The FA word.
What, father?
Like,
don't use that word.
I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this lunatic? But now it's normal to be upset about saying cunt and fag, so it's like, it's not a funny story anymore. But I remember, like,
at the time,
I remember being out of breath laughing with my friends when I said the FA word.
Back then, that's what used to be the overreaching.
I just had no idea. I couldn't even conceive of another human being that fucking, like, baby bitch.
Yeah.
It's also, like, so unreasonable to be upset about cunt being a bad word, because it's like, literally,
it's offensive. It's supposed to be offensive. It's a bad word.
It's so common to call someone, like, a dick.
Yeah, it is.
And it's like, that's a piece of anatomy that, like, a man has. And it's like, oh, but it doesn't sound as bad. It's like, it's only because it's so normal to be so abusive towards men. It's like, if it doesn't feel the same, it's just because you don't have an extensive enough, you don't have a complex sense of empathy.
Are you ready?
Yeah. And then, like, when you say something sucks, it's like a normal part of vernacular, but essentially it's saying, like, if you, like, give pleasure to a man, it is bad. That is inherently a bad thing. And it's not like I'm saying, like, you know, everyone should, like, talk different. I'm saying it's unreasonable to expect people to change their vernacular because of some, like perceived injustice when there's, like, it would be so uneven to, like, even start to worry about that. Oh shit. Oh.
Oh, he's after you.
Let's go try and jump it. Alright, fuck this. Oh shit. So we had it, right?
Oh, he's doing that move quite a bit. Yeah, I'm dead. I wasn't expecting him to do it repeatedly.
It doesn't let you stop blocking if you're getting attacked. They make you block everything. Oh my god, yeah.
What?
As someone, Neva was saying, like, he went to work with someone who didn't like the retard word.
Ah, yes, the R word.
God. That's a whole thing. It's the most,
Oh god, you remember that, like, one commercial, right? It's not acceptable.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I do. That's what I was.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was so mean how funny that was. So mean.
Connor showed that to like his like, you know, like foreign friends that had, like European friends that had never like seen these kind of advertisements before, and they like could not stop laughing. Like he was describing that some French guy had some like laugh explosion, like when he saw it. So funny. Yeah. No, it's just like it's the most accurate insult because like when you say something, it's like gay. It's like you don't really mean it has anything to do with like when
Usually
that was.
you're just calling something flamboyant.
When that was like
lame.
pointed out, or like we like realized that was kind of silly. It was it just got more like we got more intricate. We were like,
that is homo.
it's like oh my god, that likes hairy chests. It's like
oh my god, that's into bears.
it's like oh my god, it's like microtransactions. That's like long walks on the beach and unicorns, dude. Like we're just like we'd make jokes like that. That's so penis slurping. It's just like that guy doesn't think about yogurt when he sees Go-Gurt commercials. That's some grab and glurp, squeeze and slurp kind of DLC right there. Yeah, I cursed my cousin. He he works with special needs people, and I was like, oh, so you're a tard wrangler, and he was like, what the fuck is that? So like right at the end it let me hit him. Oh, I guess not before the last hit.
I'm dead, yeah. So it didn't.
Also, he takes 0 damage. Oh, let's see. Can I fall off the edge here? Oh.
Ah, it's one of those things, huh?
Well, I prepared for this. Where's my Suicide Express device? Okay. Oh, let me take out the regen tiles and that'll probably help. Hey. Yeah, my experience with like, I honestly had no idea that the modern man would use the word cunt. My association with it was 100% related to like Cradle of Filth and like metal songs and stuff. It's like one of their like hit songs was Gilded Cunt. And like it just shows up in like metal lyrics all over the place. So I had no idea anyone would have any sensitivity to it.
Well, it's so dumb because it's like, what's the difference between cunt and bitch? Why is one worse than the other? Why does one have some supernatural power over you?
Yeah, I
It
don't know.
doesn't make any sense.
I mean, it's good.
All curse words are offensive to whomever you're using them against.
Yeah, it's also
It's
like
kind of made to
I
be
bet
that way.
It's also I bet the same person who would be like, don't say the C word, would also be totally fine with like, oh, I got a pet guinea pig. It's like, oh, okay,
It's,
very cool.
I'm sure most people don't know about the guinea pig thing.
Yeah, if you don't know, please don't start caring because you know now. But guinea is like a super offensive racial slur for Italians.
I'm gonna repot.
Repotting. But please do not start caring. It is.
We don't care,
Yes.
and neither should you.
As an Italiano, I do not care.
We will
My
speak
aunt
all
got like
over
really
the
upset with someone else because apparently like wife beaters, that kind of shirt, can also be called a guinea tee. And one of my aunts did not like that. She's very Italian, and
She was like, hey.
she made sure to. Well, no, it was more like like you know. She'd just like explode.
She turned into a dinosaur, yes.
Well, she talked with her hands very aggressively. She did the
I don't think I remember you.
she did the 2 fingers to the thumb, and then she minimized it to just the 1 finger to the thumb, ready to like destroy.
Now you listen here.
You low life.
You low life. You don't use that
There was
word.
so like with like feel like this might... I don't know if this is all Italians or if this is just like a New Jersey thing or a New York thing or something, but like calling someone a Lola...
Ah, it's doing
God
it again.
damn it. Can you miss my ass out of here so I don't have to watch this whole cutscene? That will be all Siraj. Okay. Yeah, like, there was some rumor in, like, my grandparents', like, senior community that my papa called someone a lowlife. And it was like there was drama that went on for, like, 2 years. We were hearing about it, like, several, like, Christmases and shit. It was so weird. Again, just people giving way too much of a shit about not important things.
Yeah.
Speds. Oh, special eds. I got it. But yeah, I told my cousin the term Tard Wrangler, and he just couldn't stop laughing. And he was like, it's a real problem because like I'll be at work and I'll just randomly think of the word Tard Wrangler, and then I'll just start cracking up, and my coworkers will be like, "Why are you laughing?" And it's like, I can't tell you. So I'll lose my job. Oh, I guess I should mist too, just in case that helps. Erudition.
Welcome to my humble abode.
What do I have? What do we got? Oh, yeah.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Who's cool?
You're so kind.
Oh, here's a really rare one. Look at this.
Ooh.
Oh no, wait, wrong one. Oh, I only have it on my mage. No, there's a.
Which one are you looking for?
It's like a. You get it when you free the jellyfish.
Oh. Yeah. Haven't been playing around too much with the emotes, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, who you gonna show it to? Who's?
No.
I
Show
guess-
it to the invaders before you kill them.
Right, but I don't have any anymore. So.
Not anymore, no. Not anymore.
Can I? I can rest here, right?
Yeah. Unless it immediately spawns the cutscene as soon as you stop resting.
Barbaric Roar doesn't seem to give me a buff. I'm gonna try Warcry. Ooh, what does a cult do? Jesus. What is that? Oh, it scales arcane. That's what it is. Cold. This is like an easier to apply buff, so. Because the spear weapon art I don't really use. So I might as well get a buff.
Sure. Ruin it.
Poke the shit out of this guy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the holy chip damage just isn't enough to care. I might as well attack. Oh shit. Might as well attack through it. Fuck. Yeah.
You sure about that?
Well, that's not chip damage. That's me to stay hit.
Oh god, I was still in Wild Swings.
I like the commitment.
No, I wasn't hitting the button for some reason. It was just taking longer to stop. I was hitting block. But I saw my weapon still swinging and I was like, oh no.
I thought you just believed.
I did not believe.
Non-believable.
I always play it safe. I only believe when I'm behind God.
Yeah. The stone shield is actually better than the one that I'm using to like transmog because that more attacks will ping off of that shield. When I was looking around a cheat engine, it has another value for the amount, like the value that'll cause attacks to clang off of it. That one's higher than like all the other shields.
Oh good, you're still connected.
Yes.
Let me go rest myself. Oh no, this is my third one left. Oh dear.
I'll meet your boyfriend to go cheat engine you more.
Karoon shopping for me.
Yeah, I don't have anything particularly eloquent to say about it, but I am really glad I have my extended family. They're always real nice to me and like stuff. So
Yeah, really nice to you.
I remember like my aunt, one of my aunts, like I did something good or whatever, or like I don't know, I was clever or strong or something like that. I can't remember exactly the context. I just remember.
Clever Adam, strong Adam.
I did something good, and she said, "Oh, you know why you're good at that? It's because you're Italian."
Ah! Changed his aggro, I see.
It felt good, you know? Yeah. And she was like explaining, like, she was telling me about, like, you know, relatives that I'd never met that, you know, were good at this or that or whatever, or they looked like me, and
ah, God. This is supposed to be the easy phase.
well,
I just got knocked into the air, man.
I think he's harder, but
Harder? What do you mean?
I think he's harder than the Elden Beast.
Oh.
But that could be because the Elden Beast is so fat that meteors really like hit well. So
Right. You fought Elden Beast with many a meteor.
I would have fought him with other characters, but I hate this particle effect.
Yeah, I know.
It's cool, like in an area, but then I'm trying to look for things, and then they add other particle effects on top of it, and it's like
Yeah, it's like, let's
it's
calm down.
snowing and there's embers, and it's just like, guys, did you fuck
Did you
yourself
fuck?
to death?
Fuck each other? Fuck the embers. Fuck them all. Alright. This time, there will be 0 deaths.
Yes.
Such a slow light effect, just so I can skip the opening scene.
Maybe I should get Melania's rune on for this. Because I'm attacking
Oh
you.
my god, why did it take me so long to get up?
Oh, nice miss, you're good. Nice aim.
Well, he's broken after the...
It's just funny because he looks all dramatic and he's making eye contact and he just throws it over my head. Alright, crap.
He's a cool guy.
So back in, I used to play an MMO called Secret World, and the only way to fast travel at a certain point in the game's life cycle was to die and then respawn someplace. So people called it the Suicide Express. They later added a map travel thing that you could like pay the in-game currency for, but I always thought it was such a funny like concept. It's like everyone traveling around by doing /reset. It's like the command you do if you get stuck on a rock or between two rocks. Oh man, I'm gonna respawn at the Grace and the thing. Let's see, am I gonna have the cutscene?
Let us see if he will have the cutscene. And we'll be stuck. No, you're fine. Woo!
Yeah, Call of Duty has not been known for its historical accuracy. Oh wait, let me try out Millennia's Rune. Maybe this is like one boss that'll work on him. Because I'm poking through a block for a lot of time. It's not like, it wouldn't be necessary, but maybe it could actually function. With the spear and shield, it could work. Oh, that's not the stairs. That's the stairs.
There you go.
Am I overcome? I am. Alright. See what I can do about that. Could this by any chance? No, that's not enough. Alright, so how quick is it? Okay, not that bad. Can I, like, leave it on this and then... Oh. Well, the boy can read. Okay.
Alright, so I guess it's buff time.
Oh, I didn't crack a great rune, did I?
You ready?
Cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice whiff.
Yeah,
Whiff
really.
this. Nice whiff. What a nerd. It is actually pretty significant.
Yay. No!
I just...
I know.
I thought... I didn't know how close you were, so I thought it would give you more time to set it up.
Ah, jeez. I didn't realize that it was on the ground. I thought it was done.
Well, this makes death easier. Oh, you got something for me? Thank you. So Millennia's Rune did okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think, Isn't the Normandy invasion before they were even at war with Russia? That seems a little early to be arming people with PPSHs. So, happy equinox, everybody. I think I already said that, but I learned from like Minds that there's somebody who's saying some other name for the holiday. It's like some pagan shit. Fucky Wucky was a ducky.
That's a good name. Happy Fucky Wucky a Ducky Day.
I was like,
Madden?
Laban. Maven. It's what the, it's like how the winter solstice is called, Yule.
To Yule for school.
Very good.
Yes. I'm quite proud
Happy
of that.
Hurricane Day. Well, happy Hurricane Day, Weaver. You're on the good side of the stick. The peninsula, I guess. I guess at a certain size, it's like, is Australia really an island, you know?
Let's see. Ah,
Fucky Wucky.
getting one hit in was a bad idea.
Wait.
Better not be,
Fuck this.
This is a... Man. He makes incantations look way cooler than they actually are. Man, he's really going after me. He's not even looking at you. Bing, bang, boom.
Been a pagan for 20 years. Good goddamn. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to learn more about that sort of stuff. It's like I never really. I was thinking about this recently. I feel bad that I never really. Well, I guess I talked about it like yesterday. I still need to talk about it again, but I feel bad that I never really appreciated my heritage until people.
Trying to make you feel ashamed of it?
Yeah. I always kind of liked it, but I never really like did much to learn about it or spend that much. I mean, obviously.
you always liked fantasy. You
Of
always
course.
liked medieval
Oh,
times
yeah.
and
I always
everything
loved
about
that shit. I always wanted to learn more about swords and everything.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, fucking always.
You know.
And Norse mythology, I fucking love Greek mythology. I liked. I didn't really like Egyptian mythology.
Yeah, me neither.
You know, a little too much incest in Egyptian mythology. Although there's a lot of like weirdo fucking Greek mythology. Although you have to keep in mind it's all written by like a collective kind of. It's not like one orthodoxy. So you could have some stories be just some guy who's like bitter and it's like, oh yeah, you like Zeus? Well, Zeus rapes little boys, huh?
Yeah, you like him now? Huh?
Yeah, maybe you should stay in school.
That's the lesson I want to teach you.
Now that was a reversal.
Yeah. He likes those.
Nope.
Nice.
Shit.
Oh, I didn't know it exploded afterwards.
Oh, man, I could use an aggro grab.
I'm doing
Nice.
this. Alright, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to die in 2 hits, to be fair. I thought maybe I can get 1 hit in between this, and I couldn't.
Really gonna break now? Come on, man.
He turned his back to you. Like,
Think
leave
I'm-
me alone.
I think I'm gonna not use Marina's Great Rune because I actually think it's making me weaker.
It's making you like hit more, or
No, there's a symbol that has like a down arrow with Estus flask, so I kind of think it's fucky lucky.
I see.
I think it makes healing regularly harder, which would be fine if that heal was actually any good, but it's not. So.
Yeah.
There's also like a talisman I could be using instead of the extra damage to heal while I'm poking, but I guess it's not that important. I guess I'll do it though. Yeah, why not? And not Ashes of War, it's the Great Rune. I want Godric's.
A good one, yes.
It'll be good until I get like 99 in all my stats, right?
Yeah, right.
I think the dragon guy will probably like get super high stats in, because I can imagine him using a big weapon. But Sleipnir, pine inside remind you of nature, kids choose outside, we pay for Odin's horse Sleipnir. Oh, that's cute. And then they turn that into there's like the Hispanic holiday or whatever, where the hay and the shoes is for the three astrologer guys or whatever. What is a post-tropical cyclone? You know, I could probably just read chat while I'm stabbing. I've been hearing some funny terms lately. Like, I've never heard subtropical storm until 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, this is the Godskin Swaddling Cloth is actually really good. Got us filled up with it. Let's see, let's put it to the test.
I'm gonna go to bed because it's like 1 a.m.-ish.
Fair enough.
It's 1 a.m. I gotta go to bed.
It is interesting. Christmas trees and stockings came from the select day thing? Interesting. You know, like, I don't know. The whole, like, the whole religion thing is kind of interesting.
Turns his back to you like, leave me alone. My mom said not to talk to you anymore. I'm not even looking at you.
I don't have any cheap ones. So, where's the saw? Oh, here it is.
Oh my.
You know, that might be a new Wild Swings, huh?
It is quite a thing, yeah.
Oh, what's the healing like? Ooh, not good. Not at all. It doesn't exist. It doesn't trigger for that.
Oh, interesting.
Oh my god. What if the Godskin Swaddling Cloth triggers for seppuku? Does that count as me hitting myself?
I don't think. Trying really hard.
Yeah. 'Cause I remember, so when I was, oh my god, oh, you can just stab yourself and not get any benefit. Incredible. So I remember when I was younger, I was like, not. I always thought it was stupid that there was like a term for not having a religion. I was just like, no, I'm just not religious. And people would be like, oh, so you're atheist. It's like, I don't know why you, like, it should, I feel like the default should just be like, you know, it's like, do you believe in Bigfoot? Are you a Bigfooter or a non-Bigfooter? It's like,
yeah, right?
I don't know. It's just like, it feels like, anyway, I focused a lot when I was younger on like it not being real because like magic's not real. But as I've gotten older, as far as I've gotten, as far as like my realization is that it didn't really matter that it wasn't real. And that's about as far as I know. That's as far as I've like thought about it, I guess. But like, you know, would want to have kids one day, and like, I think there's something kind of nice about having all these like stories to draw from and inspire them with. And like, I think teaching kids about mythology is good. I will definitely be like, you know,
just keep all the weird shit away.
Oh yeah. I don't know what you call it, but like I would definitely be like sanitizing the fuck out of those stories. Like, there's two stories about Hephaestus and Aphrodite, and one is like this really bitter thing where it's like, of course Aphrodite is a whore because like she's the god of love or whatever it is, right? And so she would cheat on Hephaestus, and they would never be happy, blah, blah, blah. But I heard another story before I heard that story, and I like it more. And it's,
yeah, and the stream with happy story.
Yeah, and I think this is honestly like a more realistic story. Like, this shit happens all the time. Like, happy stories happen all the time. But they're treated as not realistic or whatever because, I don't know, like, just this weird mind virus is that, like, only dark, sad things can be real. And, like, I don't know, I have, like...
Everyone just has depression.
So, like, I have a friend, he met his girlfriend in high school, they fell in love, he went to college, there was all sorts of girls after his dick, and he just said, "Begone, thought," and stuck with this girl, and they're still together, and he graduated, and they're, you know, planning a future, and they're doing great, and, like, he's happy. And he's happy with her, and everything worked out. And, like, he was, like, tempted, you know, it's like, you know, but he didn't do anything. He was just like, no, I'm happy with her, and I don't need to, like, whatever.
Good man.
And that's a fucking happy story. That guy's happy. His friend decided to break up so he could, like, sleep around, and then his friend is still single, hasn't dated anyone since, and is, like, you know, miserable, and the girl's miserable, and they, whatever. You know, like, there's... Okay, so I guess that's not a happy story, but whatever. You know, like, happy
the happy
stories
part
exist.
is that they are not like them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anyway, Aphrodite, it's a bit, the story gets funnier the further back you go. Zeus cuts off. Sorry, wait. Zeus poisons Kronos with the nectar of the gods, air quotes, which is
His semen.
well, you could interpret it that way, but probably. So he puts that in his cup, and then Kronos is like, yeah, what the fuck is this? And then he cuts off
Zeus
his
is just
balls.
like laughing his ass off.
No, he uses that as his entrance to a surprise attack. Cuts off his balls, and then the foam caused by his balls hitting the ocean creates Aphrodite. Lots of stuff is going on while Aphrodite is being born. Everyone's very busy fighting Kronos and whatever. Now, she winds up on the beach, and all the... she's so beautiful, she's naked, and she's so beautiful that the farmers... Not the farmers. Fishermen. The
Yes.
farmers on the
Makes
beach
sense.
farming seashells.
I mean, they're farming fish.
You sure they're not mining? Okay. So they go and fetch their wives because they're like, oh, she's like, you know, what do we do? You know, whatever. And then the wives are like, you're too naked, you're too, like, beautiful, even us as straight women are ashamed to look at you, like, it feels lewd. You need to get clothes. And then they put clothes on her, like, you can't live with us because you're too beautiful.
Nobody will like you because you're too pretty.
Yeah, you're too pretty. Everyone's going to try and get you to get breast reductions. You got to go to Mount Olympus. So she goes to Mount Olympus, and then Zeus is like, hot damn, bitches. So Zeus is like, oh, yeah, I should probably, he's thinking, like, oh, I should marry her. She got big hair. Long,
big hair.
long red hair. So Hera sees the fuck eyes in Zeus and is like, oh, you know what? She's so beautiful, she's definitely a god. So she should get to choose her husband amongst all the gods, you know? Mm. And Zeus is like, oh, I guess that's fair. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, that's cool. Whatever. So Zeus sets up a thing, and everyone makes their case of why Aphrodite should marry them. And Hermes goes up and says, you know, I'm the fastest of all the gods. If you call me, I'll be there instantaneously because I'm the messenger god. I'll just show up and be like, hi baby, what'd you want? And Apollo is like, I can promise you the sun. I carry it around. I could, whenever you want it to be sunny, it will be.
You want to just, like, burn?
I just have it. It's
I can do it.
The back of my chariot.
Yeah.
I literally control it. Poseidon is like, I heard you like horses, and so I have invented them. Which I would call a plot hole, but whatever. And I can promise you the ocean. Hades didn't show up. He's got Persephone. Zeus was like, I'm the god of all gods. I can promise you everything, you know. And then
the best of the best.
Then it's like, okay, well, it's time to decide. And then Hera's like, oh wait, one person hasn't given their case yet. And Hera, in secret, had been coaching Hephaestus on the secrets of what women want.
Mm-hmm.
And had been getting him to try to. He's very shy because he's always in his workshop, and so she shoves him forward and is like, "Say that thing," and nudges him, and then Hephaestus.
Matchmaker over here.
Hephaestus has grimy, sooty, oily hands, and he's looking at his feet, And he's kind of shuffling around, and he makes eye contact, and he says, "Listen, I can't promise you the sun or the moon or the ocean, and I can't invent horses again."
That you like so much.
Yeah. But I can promise you that I'll work hard and try to be a good husband. And then Aphrodite chooses Hephaestus. And I think the story about Ares, it more comes from a wartime where you had soldiers worrying about their wives back home, and a good story to tell them is that the warriors are more masculine and better husbands, and so that's what they're waiting for to come back, and they don't have wandering eye. The girl that you like, the Erica back home, doesn't have a wandering eye for the blacksmith. It's you that she's waiting for.
Right.
But I think like it told in a different context, it just turns into some like bitter thing where it's like all women are whores, etc., etc. But I think the story about Hephaestus and Aphrodite that I heard is a happy story, and I think that's the one worth telling.
Yeah.
And if you want to tell a story about, warriors being suitable mates and that being more attractive, I think there's plenty of gods and goddesses and characters you can literally just make up that then talk to gods and goddesses. So, I don't know, I think I would probably sanitize those stories. I'd probably write down different versions of different stuff and have that kind of be what I would read to them. Of course I would do extensive reading on mythology to make sure that I have the best parts of stuff to put in. But,
right.
yeah, it seems like it'd be an important part of heritage and whatever, we're both German and Italian and a little bit Celtic in there too, so it's a bunch of mythology that would be, part of their blood that would be worth teaching them. Because, I think, whether Thor's real or not, you say,
Thursday.
You say, what?
Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, you say, you could be strong like Thor or whatever, you just have to kind of imagine it, or you could be fast like Hermes or whatever it is, It's if you're hot, and it's so hot and you can't bear it, maybe just imagine that you're channeling Apollo, and the sun can only heal you, and you can walk through the heat and be fine. Or, same thing with cold and whatever. I feel like, I saw, I watched some video from the Golden One. He was talking about how he takes showers that he ends with freezing cold water in order to invigorate him, and he imagines himself as a jarl who has to dive into the ice-cold Arctic water to save one of his men. And that helps him get through that minute of freezing water in order to get his blood pumping and be invigorated for the day. And I think that's a real useful mechanical purpose behind fantasy and mythology and beliefs and whatever. And I think that's something worth looking at,
Right.
So it's a place for stories that I kind of want to explore at some point.
Indeed. Well, everyone, thanks for joining us on the stream. We'll definitely beat this boss at some point. Ugh.
Oh,
But
the
I am
parting
quite
of the sea. Sorry, some chat. Moses parting the sea. An interpretation I heard was that there's a certain area. There's many areas where a river will be affected by a tide, or a sea will be affected by a tide, obviously, and there'll be a big sandbar, and so there are places where you can wade through, there's certain islands in the U.S. that are connected by land, but not enough that you could drive there or something. You can just walk through knee-high water at certain times, and other times you would have to swim or take a ferry. So you can walk to certain islands because they're connected by a sandbar. Just how geography works.
Right. So there's this one castle that's got one of those where the pathway is only available to walk on when low tide is. It's pretty cool.
What a fucking impossible castle to siege. Oh, that would be so
I
fucking
know,
cool.
that's the point.
The tide comes in and then it just drowns all the battering rams. You only have to hold out a certain amount of time each day. Ooh, that'd be so cool.
Yes.
And then they're like, oh, the tide shifts twice so they can attack at night, right? And it's like a big surprise. It's like, oh, kind of hold out for 6 hours or whatever it is.
Anyway.
Fantasy is fucking cool.
Yes, it is.
Gotta write more of that shit.
You will.
Yeah.
You're almost done your current book.
Yeah, I feel like I should be writing my next thing while I'm editing. I want to read a whole lot of stuff, too, once I'm done editing, so I can burn my eyes on some other shit. Anyway, sorry. Thank you
Get to
guys
bed, yeah.
so much for hanging out. It has been awesome. I really appreciate you guys hanging out and listening to me ramble.
Mm-hmm.
And,
And we'll probably stream again tomorrow, maybe.
fuck yeah, we will.
So, stay tuned for our super late Elden Ring and other game streams.
Oh yeah, Trisha's. Oh, you'll probably play. Yeah, you're at. Trisha's at Vel. She just beat. Did she? You
Dark
beat-
Souls 2 you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you wanted to like, start with that next time or something. You're at Velstadt, which is not a particularly hard boss. The one after him is optional challenge boss. That's impossible. I don't think I've ever beaten him. I think when I replayed it recently I beat him, but like it's just he has so much health that it's like how could this be something I'm intended to do? And he's a terrible boss. But
Okay.
yeah.
Is he one of those bosses that you're supposed to like beat the game and then go back to? Like Millennia?
Whatever you want to do. There's a different ending if you beat him, but
Oh.
his attack patterns look like garbage and he's not particularly cool looking and he has a gazillion health. Like way too much. If there's anything that does percentage based damage, you should definitely just get that.
Alright.
So anyway,
Yeah.
thank you guys for hanging out.
Yeah.
We will catch you again